All right, everybody, what's going on? Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope you're all doing fantastic. What is going on? We've been away for a number of weeks, and well, I just want to say that I'm glad to be back. For those of you joining in tonight, as always, good morning, good afternoon. If you're on the other side of the world, if you're on my side of the world, good evening. I'm Al Rivers, and we are here on City Skylines 2. And we are back in Modburg. As you can see, we've grown this city quite a lot. Strix, how's it going, buddy? Good seeing you again, as always. Hope you're doing well. I went ahead and pinned your comment because that just creates hype. So thank you. Make sure to hit that like button if you're joining in, if you're enjoying the content as well. If this is your first time, feel free to introduce yourself. Got a great community going here, and we are, just wanted to point out, we are 289 subs strong. So if you want to be part of the crew, feel free to hit that subscribe button and check out some of the other videos that we got going too. Like I said, I was out the past few weeks. I was out traveling, and then this week I started a new job, so I'm in a completely different mind space. Definitely feeling a lot healthier, both mentally and physically. So yeah, no, it's been great. Had a few messages reaching out, and I've gotten a lot of love on some of the shorts that I posted while I was out too. Those I was editing on my phone. I was on the other side of the world. We were in Japan for a few days. We were in Hawaii for another few days too. And I was just like, man, you know, I feel like I let the community down. I wasn't there to stream on the usual Mondays and Thursday evenings. And I was like, you know, I got to give them something. So I went back as promised. I said, you know what, I'm gonna do these little tips and tricks videos. Granted, I only got to doing one of those, and one of the other shorts was the shoji finisher from Ghost of Tsushima. So yeah, if you haven't had a chance to check those out, go ahead and check those out. Feel free to like those as well, and feel free to share them if you think it's interesting enough to share with friends. But yeah, once again, welcome. Like I said, I'm super happy to be back. I'm super to have you all here. Missed you all, definitely. But yeah, I feel like we should take it back to where we were here in Modburg. So a few things we did last time, last two streams, we built our own solar power plant. Took care of some issues where I left anarchy on when I planted some of these trees. I added an elementary school over to this side, Spitfire Cove. Added some extra buildings in here as well, and we're definitely seeing a lot more traffic coming down to our harbor now. Hey, look at that! We got a new signature building. Love it. And I think this is one of the ones we were trying to get last time too, so that's pretty awesome. Yeah, we got a lot more people using our harbor now. So if we take a look at how many people are on the ship, we got 144. That is up from like the 7 or 8 that were using it before. Oh, there you go, 11. But that's people coming in, so not too concerned with that. But this ship is taking people to Jamesport. So those are probably people that had visited and they're ready to go back home. People are using the trains, 127 on that one, 92 on this one. So it's still a little underutilized, but I'll go ahead and let that, there you go. It's a little underutilized, but still being utilized. So nonetheless, not too concerned. We've redrawn how vehicles are getting in and out of our industrial area with some recommendations from our community. So I've created, in addition to our regular entrance, we can see that it's still backed up. Did create this one to see if delivery vehicles are going to use that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if they decide to go that way, because coming out here, I mean, it's a higher speed and it takes them directly into this entrance here. But I have a feeling not too many vehicles are going to be using that. See, we've got one coming that way, got two. But you know, I figured I'd give them 2 lanes here just to make their mind up, kind of entice them a little bit more to get out there. Harlan, how's it going, buddy? Welcome back. It's good seeing you. It's good seeing all of you, by the way, as always. What am I building today? I have absolutely no idea. I am just back. I just turned on my PC for the first time in... Jeez, I was gone for 2 weeks, was it? No, wait. When did I leave? I think my last stream was... Let's take a look at a calendar. Alright, so my last stream was, I think, on February 8th. So yeah, I've been gone for 2 weeks. Doesn't feel like a long time, but I mean it does. it definitely feels like it's been a minute. So yeah, but yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna build today. I am all for suggestions, honestly. If you want to see something built, put it in the chat. I will do my absolute best to acquiesce to your request, and let me know. I'm just gonna clean stuff up here a little bit, clean some of these terrains a little bit. Probably do a little detailing here on our roundabout that is now flowing extremely smoothly. Remember, we were having a lot of traffic issues out here. The traffic coming off the highway, coming out here, turning left, turning right. That was a hot mess. And then we were having traffic issues with people coming in from Spitfire Cove. But we have solved that issue, as you can see. All these trucks are flowing through here smoothly. Still having some funky lane changes here, but honestly, that's a lot better than it ever was. And we spent a lot of time on this. The video where I started rebuilding this has gotten quite a lot of views, and I want to say it's because people saw how frustrated I was getting. So I don't know if misery just loves company, because everyone tends to find struggles with the game every now and then, and it's just like, it makes streamers like myself feel a little bit more human when we see that we're not the only one struggling, and we make that experience the same for other people that are playing the game, and make them feel a little bit more human, and knowing that, hey, you know what, if a streamer is struggling with it and I'm struggling with it, then it's not a me problem. It's a game issue, or it's everyone's dealing with it. But yeah, no, everything's flowing great. Obviously, we're still having traffic backing up way back there, but it's not backing up all the way to the roundabout, which was an issue before. So yeah, feeling good about that. But yeah, that roundabout struggle video, that's got about 338 views. So I mean, not the 1,000 that some of the older videos were getting, from City Skylines 1. Oh man, I'm saying it wrong. Cities Skylines PS4 edition. There we go. But still a healthy view count. Some of the other ones not as much, but again, I've noticed that the CS2 viewership is kind of down. But I get it. But anywho, let's go ahead and get going on doing some of this detailing. And in the meantime, I will wait for you folks to let me know what you want to see tonight, and we'll go ahead and chat too. So if you just want to chat, feel free to hit hit up the live chat function here on YouTube, and we'll go ahead and have a nice little conversation. We'll just take it easy today. So we'll put some nice little bushes. We're not going to put anything too crazy because, again, we don't want to overcrowd this area. Oh crap! The traffic is backing up. Vehicles stopping here. Honestly, this should be giving way, not the roundabout. So, not really something I can fix, unless I were to bring this down to a road segment, I believe. Now, I'm really hoping this doesn't screw anything up. If it does, we haven't really done a whole lot, so go in and redo the game save. I think this is going to make that better. Let's go ahead and get rid of the crosswalk there, get rid of that. Shouldn't be able to make left turns there. Get rid of that crosswalk there, that shouldn't be there. I think we should be okay here. Alright, now we got the giveaway on the right side here, which is where we needed it to give way. So let's go ahead and let them figure out what they're going to do there. In the meantime, let's take care of these bushes. I think I'm going to get something a little taller and a smaller brush. There we go. Beautiful. That worked perfectly. All right. Yeah, once again, if you're joining in for the first time, thanks for stopping by. I hope you all have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Feel free to hit that like button if you're enjoying the content once again, and feel free to introduce yourself too. I've also got a Discord channel, so if you want to say hi there, feel free to do so as well. Let's go ahead and get some nice little bushes right in here. That's cleared itself up. See, sometimes all you need to do is just make some slight adjustments and everything tends to work out one way or another. Sometimes with a little bit less frustration than other times, but hey, it's all we can ask for, right? All we can ask for. Try going backward from this side. Looks a lot better. Yeah, what's new with you guys? I know it's been a minute once again. Thanks for still being subscribed and being patient. Definitely needed the break that I took, not just for my own health, but for relationship as well. It kind of gave us an opportunity to reconnect. Just enjoy each other's company for once. His life was getting hectic. I mean, my job, his job, just life in general, you know? You gotta remember to make time for yourself and time for your loved ones too. You can't just keep grinding away and expecting everything to be okay, but you know, obviously things will be okay, but you know, it's important to remember to live, you know? Let's try to build over. There we go. And we'll just overlap a little bit there. There we go. Awesome. Alright. That looks pretty nice. I think we're going to do one right in here. Now, we did kind of mess up the circle a little bit by using the road segment, but honestly, if it fixes our traffic issues, I'll take corrected traffic issues over having a perfect circle. Because that, honestly, that just looks good enough. Now, since we've pushed that highway out a little bit, we can go back here and go to our farm and kind of give them some of that land back that we took away a few episodes back. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. That's looking nice. Remove that. There we go. Okay, let's remove all the snaps. There we go. There we go. Awesome. Alright, see which other one of these we can expand a little bit. We can definitely expand this one. And their efficiency is down. So, not quite sure exactly what we can do to correct that, but just give them a little bit more land. Have I ever met a subscriber in real life? I have not. I mean, aside from some of my friends that have subbed to the channel, not really, no. I thought about it. I was just like, obviously I'm waiting till we hit the 1,000 subs. Like I said, 1,000 subs, that's when we are going to, I'm going to consider doing a, what's it called? A face reveal. But yeah, only until then. So you gotta help me. Gotta help me get those subs. Make sure to hit those likes, share the channel, that way we get more people to visit. And just be a part of the community too. Let's clear some of this out, because that's from the old highway entrance. Delete that. Darn. There we go. There we go. Come on. There it is. Alright, so now we can see that delivery trucks are going this route, and nobody's going this way. So I have a feeling traffic's going to back up right here on Briarwood Highway, and it's going to be dead going all the way around. But we'll see. We'll see what the AI decides to do. Speaking of AI, I have downloaded 2 new mods. And those 2 new mods are... I can find it here. I can let you know. One of them is the economy rebalance, and then the other one is the land value overhaul. So if you remember in the last few streams, we were having a lot of issues where people couldn't afford rent. Granted, we still have a few here and there, people complaining about high rent, but as you can see in the map overall, it's a lot less. And it was just the way the game was programmed to tell us, hey, this is what the land value is based off of production value. So this mod has overhauled that. If I can remember the sticky keys. Shift W, there we go. So now we can see, oh, wrong one, that's wealth. Land value, there we go. So now we can see that even though that we've got super high land value, we're going to have a few buildings that do have lower land values, and you can see it doesn't quite affect the land value as much, number 1, and 2, it still makes it so people can afford their rent. So if we take a look out here, which I know this area was an issue because we had zoned this entire area using the developer tools and placing some of those level 5 buildings, we can see, yeah, people are able to afford that now, with the exception of that one. But for the most part, they're able to afford it. People are a little bit more wealthy wealthy and comfortable rather than being completely wretched and not being able to afford those rents. Another thing too, I can't remember which one. I think I downloaded the school one, or maybe it was a part of the game update itself. But I think, yeah, no, we touched on it in the last stream. So we have a little bit more balancing with the schools and the number of students. So we should be seeing a lot more high school students going to high school of that age. Same thing for elementary school. I know we built this one out here. It's already packed up. And that's considering that it is only servicing this district, Spitfire Cove. Oh, now it's only servicing Spitfire Cove. But yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Yeah, we've got our solar power plant that's generating quite a bit of electricity. We are making money off of service fees because we're selling electricity. Our education fees, we're making a lot of money with that. So yeah, garbage management, making quite a bit of money there. Education research, we're net positive. So yeah, it's pretty good. Here's our export. We're exporting 43,000 of electricity. Yeah, can't complain too much there. Alright, so I guess since we haven't had any suggestions yet, let's go ahead and mess with our atoll out here, which, as requested by a subscriber way back when, it's going to be called Tuvalu. And Tuvalu is and I'm going to look this up before I mess it up. I know it's a little ring island that's in the middle of the Pacific, and I want to say it was, I don't know, you know, let me just look it up. Alright, so Tuvalu is in the South Pacific, independent island nation within the British Commonwealth. It's got 9 islands that comprise of small, thinly populated atolls and reef islands with palm-fringed beaches and World War II sites. Off Funafuti, the capital, the Funafuti Conservation Area offers calm waters for diving, snorkeling among sea turtles and tropical fish, plus several uninhabited islets sheltering seabirds. Ooh. Now, we don't have 9 islets, and we don't have small boat docks like we did in... Whoa. I see what's going on with that cargo ship. Anywho. Oh, look, we got a tornado in the back end of fire. Yeah, we don't have those assets available to us, but we should be able to build something. It won't be a huge harbor like we've got out there, and not quite sure what I'm going to do about electricity. I may just do an underground power line, and that way it's just looking okay out here. But the beauty of it is that we can afford to make it a pedestrian only area. So let's go ahead and buy some squares. So maybe we can build it, and look at that, it's right at the edge of the map. We can afford not to buy those two. So let's go ahead and buy that. Now we've got Tuvalu. So let's go ahead and get our district area, increase this. This way, bring this out here, bring this out here to the edge of the map. We don't have, what's it called? There we go. We don't have anarchy on, so we won't be able to go past the border, which is totally fine. I really don't think it needs to. Just need to drag this over a little bit. There we go. All right, now just in case, we're gonna call it Tavala. All right. So we're gonna remove we're gonna do combustion engine ban. We're gonna do energy consumption awareness. Obviously, it's gonna be a gated community, heavy traffic ban, recycling. Not gonna have any roadside parking issues, so we're gonna leave that out. But let's go ahead and start building. So let's get our pedestrian roads. We're gonna go ahead and turn on our contour lines. Let me go ahead and bring this window back here. There we go. And we're just going to go ahead and start building using our continuous line road tool. There we go. Nope, that's surfaces. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and pick a height here. We're going to choose this one. And we're just going to go right around some of these edges to thin this out a little bit. So we want to have some sort of flatland where we can do some zoning. It's just going to be some light zoning. It's not going to be a huge metro area out here where we're going to be overgrowing commercial and residential areas. We're going to have a little bit of that, but it's not going to be what the other island is. Which, just to refresh my memory, it's not going to be what Evergreen Island is. So, you know, what it might be is people that work on Evergreen Island live out here, and having a harbor out here is going to be where they're going to be commuting to and from work. So, yeah, that's a possibility. And we're going to try to keep this sweet and simple. And honestly, because that ugliness is all out there, we may have some of the housing just kind of look out into this area and keep commercial and all that stuff on the inside where all the ship lanes are going. Because I mean, hey, if you're gonna live in a secluded area, you want to feel like you're secluded. You don't want to look out the window and see, you know, shipping containers and huge cargo ships. Not trying to see tourists coming in on ships. Just want to enjoy life, right? And that's what's going to be important. Today's important message: enjoy life. It's too short. It's too complicated to not enjoy it or try to enjoy it. So I'm going to take this back a little bit here. Bring this out. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do, and I kind of forgot to do this last time. How are people supposed to know that this is a live stream? I don't have it in the title, right? Ah, man, how dare me. Alright, so we got some flat space out here. Got some flat space out here, so we can do a lot of the housing out in this area. A lot of housing out here. We'll continue it out here. Let's go ahead and increase our brush size back to 50. This is going to be a little higher, a little further away from sea level. A little higher up. Nothing too crazy though. Increase our brush size, bring it around this side as such. Just like that. Perfect. So that's going to be a small little area. Same thing up here. Let's go ahead and increase this brush size to about 50. We're going to pick a height. This one right here should be good. And that's just what we're flatten this out. Have some houses there. Just little landing pads. And let's actually get our slope terrain tool, bring it up. Bring it up. Soften it a bit. Soften it a bit. There we go. Now, do I want to have a bridge here? Maybe. It's going to be a pedestrian bridge, if anything, though. I'm going to drop our brush size here. Oops, wrong tool. There we go. Alright. Drag this in. Bring it around this way. And the beauty of this is we're going to get our slope terrain tool, right click on that portion, and bada bing, bada boom. We're going to drag this back and have it come over from that side. Just like that. That should be enough for this little fella right here. Yep. And it is. Alright, so let's get a little bridge going here. So grab that point, bring it right across. So there's two things we can actually do. We can use the pedestrian bridge that is going to look like that, something that's quite a bit over-engineered. Or, better yet, sorry about that. Better yet, why don't we use our pedestrian path? Now it's going to be a little difficult to get some goods across. But honestly, I think that looks fine. Oh dang, fire is out of control. Now let's see if it lets us upgrade this. We can see what that looks like. Distance too short. That's going to be too short as well. Let's try rebuilding it. I really prefer the look of the cable stayed bridge. Oh dude, yeah, that looks good. I like that. We're going with the cable stayed bridges. Alright, so we got that connected. This is a much larger space here. But who says we can't do it, right? Jono! David, how's it going? Welcome back. How are you doing? It's good seeing you. Alright, I say we just start kind of building this in, and then we can always do is come back to expand this once we actually have it how we want it. Ooh. Oh, it's not going to curve fully. Yeah, okay. Cool, so we got Tavala here. Let's go ahead and get our pedestrian street, and let's go ahead and start building. Now, I kind of want to have the road on the end here. I guess the pedestrian road. Just on the side here. And let's go ahead and use continuous. And let's turn off.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special
Actually, I think it'll be fine.
The Fire and Rescue Service reports that fires are currently spreading in the nearby forest. The billowing clouds of smoke pose a serious health risk to anyone nearby. At this time, all citizens in the affected area are instructed to immediately move to a safe distance until the situation is under control.
Under control. Alright. So we're going to turn on anarchy for this one. See, I don't see why the game can't just do that from the beginning. Alright, we'll turn off anarchy here just because we've already got it where we want it. Put our key wall there, key wall at the end here, key wall at the end there. Same thing, just going to continue it all the way around. Oh, sorry for the pause. Ooh, just had a sneeze attack there. Alright. Where were we? Alright, so we got that. Let's go ahead. Stop there for now. And this is going to be our highway, or I guess our, what's it called? Oh, man, it's like there's almost another sneeze coming. Like, I'm trying not to. Alright, let's turn on anarchy again. Yeah, we should be able to turn it off now. Or not. Let's turn it back on. No. Alright, let's get this up, going up this way. There we go. And this will just be a path. Nothing fancy. There we go. Wait. Oh no. Okay. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, how's it going, David? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've been well. 'Cause I know it's been a minute since I've been streaming, or since I last streamed, I should say. That's all good. Let's do some light terraforming. So now remember, we said we wanted to keep this as commercial and somewhat residential as possible. So for a beachy feel, people are gonna have to go to the smaller island. Yeah, it's just how it's gonna have to work. Drag all this back. Let's go ahead and soften the terrain here. Soften the terrain there. Bada bing. We're gonna go back here and add our key walls. So that way it gives us the railing. Just like that. I think that looks good. Alright. Now, the only thing that kind of concerns me is when the tide goes up. We may be underwater over here, but hopefully not. So what we'll do is just lower the terrain a little bit more around the edges. The only thing, for those of you that live in coastal cities will know this, as you remove sand, remove beaches, remove land in between the roads or the infrastructure and other homes, it just just kind of increases the likelihood of there being flooding, because that water has nowhere to go, nowhere to be absorbed into the soil, so it just causes devastation. Ariel, how's it going? Welcome to stream. Is the game free? It is not. It is not free yet. No. At least not that I think so. Now you got me curious. I mean, the game is still fairly new. I mean, it's only, what, 4 months old? 5 months old? Yeah, 5 months old. Let's take a look at Steam, just out of curiosity. Let's see, where's my Steam? Here we go. Ooh, Sons of the Forest? What? Okay, focus. Alright, store, we're gonna look up City Skylines 2 cities. It is $49.99 for the base game, so I think the price went down? Yeah, because I think launch price was $59.99, right? So yeah, there's a possibility. I think it was $59.99 US. If it was, then it's gone down to what it is now of $49.99. So, but to answer your question, no, the game is not free, unfortunately. All right, so out here, we're just gonna create like a small little commercial area. Bring it out to the edge here. And because the pedestrian roads are so wide, I think what I'm going to do is use the alley, because these are 1-unit roads versus the 2-unit pedestrian roads. So just so we can fit a little bit more zoning in this area, we're going to go ahead and utilize the what's it called? These guys. Bayview Avenue. All right, Harlan, you got it. Bayview Avenue. There you go. See, it's that easy, folks. If you want to send a suggestion, feel free to do so. I mean, granted, Harlan is one of our subscribers, so yeah, he's probably going to get first dibs over someone that is not subscribed. So if you're interested in being a part of the build, if you want to send a suggestion, just subscribe. It only helps the channel. Doesn't hurt anyone, I think. I don't know. It is YouTube, so who knows. But yeah, it shouldn't hurt anyone. Hey, awesome. Thanks, Ariel. Appreciate that. And guess what? Just because you subscribed, you get a road. Here you go. I'll give you this one. Ariel Lane. There you go. And you let me know. Here we go. Let's do this a little different. Let's create a poll. Hey, there it is. There's the oh man. Okay, so what's it called? The notifications are working, but I didn't see the pop-up on the screen, so if it did pop up, awesome. Oh, wait. It's not showing up as live. That's weird. Hey, there it is. It popped up. Hey. I've actually never seen it work. I mean, I've heard it before, and like I've been in the middle of a build, so I kind of missed it. But awesome. That makes me happy. Okay, let me get back to writing up this poll. Commercial, residential. Here, let's start poll. So I'm gonna give you guys the option if aerial lane here should be residential, like strictly residential, strictly commercial, or mixed use. Because we do have in City Skylines 2, we do have our mixed use buildings. So we can do mixed housing and commercial. I think out here, what I'm gonna do though is, since we're doing since we are doing my brain is tired. What was I saying? Ooh, forgive me. I've been up for the last, what is it, 18 and a half hours. So yeah, I'm definitely a little sleep deprived. No, wait, no. 15 and a half hours, right? Yeah, been up since 5 a.m. It's 8:30 my time. Yeah, it's been a minute. Alright, so just looking at a map, I know you can't see it on your side, but I'm looking at a map of Tuvalu right now. And yeah, it's a little different than what we just drew up. But I think we could still kind of replicate it a little bit over on this side. So we're going to continue to use the alley roads. We're just going to have some short roads in here like this. We'll just do a nice little loop like that. So I think that actually ended up making... Oh, that changed the road name. Okay, let's switch this up. Ah. There you go. Get your street back. Ariel, congratulations on being... Oh, we got 291 subs. Wow. Chat, I don't know if we got both subs on the streams, but thank you. Thank you for the love. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the community. I've also got the, what's it called? I've also got Discord. So if you want to join the Discord channel and you're playing City Skylines 1 or Cities 2, feel free to join up. You can send screenshots of your build. You can talk about food if you want. We've got our own in-house resident chef, Jan, who is not here tonight. But yeah. Alright, let's continue this build. So I'm gonna go back to looking at this map. This is gonna be a little different. Let's turn on layers. Let's do, there we go. So forgive me, I'm just looking at this map right now. So it looks like there are a lot of little roads here, so little alleyways that we can convert into residential areas. So we will use our continuous road tool. Just kind of continue to round this little area like this, around like that, and wrap it back here like that. So have that road continue there. Same thing. This out like this. Go. We'll just connect that. Or maybe we won't. Or we will. I'm gonna go to about there. There we go. Oh no, can't build there. So that'll go back. we can always shift the zoning from this road over to this little alleyway here. I'm not too concerned with that. So we got that general shape there. I think we should just connect that. Let's just connect it. There we go, right there. Bring that back a little bit more. There we go. Now remember, we're not going to have any vehicles on this island just because, and not because we banned combustion engine vehicles, but because there's no way to get vehicles over here. Fortunately, the game hasn't figured out that you can use ferries to get vehicles across the body of water. But hey, it's the world we live in right now. Yeah, I think that this is a good little road network for a tiny little village like this. The tiny little village that it's going to be. Let's go ahead and build out this way like that. Now we can have some homes over here. We'll move the zoning from that side. Let's go ahead and block this off here, just like that. Perfect. Alright, before we start zoning though, we need to go back in here and make sure that we are going to get our power across. Luckily it doesn't have too far to go, but we do have to get this in here. So let's go ahead and page down. We'll grab this power line here. And the beauty of it is that we can bring other utilities with us as well. Let's make sure we got our 90 degrees. There we go. We'll go ahead and bring this back up to ground level. And actually, let's just stop right there. Let's get our water and poopy across. Okay, we can't get our water and poopy across, so we'll have to go over just a little bit. There we go, just like that. Close out of this, and we're gonna have to continue this pedestrian path over. Okay, sorry. Well, let's get our pedestrian path. Let's get continuous. We're gonna do anarchy. We're gonna bring this up to ground level right up here. Stop it right there. Because I still haven't decided if we're going to create a bridge to get across to the other side, or if, hear me out, or if we're going to create another little island right here in between, just somewhere for people to walk across. I think I may keep this opening unobstructed. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So let's go ahead and get back in here. Let's place a few more roads down. I think what we might end up doing as well is adding a few homes up here. So let's create some landing pads. brush size down to about 30. We're going to select contour line that's up here. So that's not too high up, not too low either. I'm just going to set a small landing pad there. We're not going to do a whole lot. It's not trying to remove too much from this area, but that gives us a little bit more area, more space where we can add some more residential buildings. Alright, so we're going to pull this back a little bit as well and kind of create a tiered area like we did on the other side. So just like that, you know, something simple. We'll go ahead and grab this height here and drag this back. Like that. We'll start down here, drag it up, and that's where it's going to meet up. Right. Let's see, what was that building? Pordoc Ariel. Pordoc means village. Okay. Will a bus route be on that island? You know, no, because I would have to build a bridge to get the buses across, or I'd have to build its very own bus depot. And as you can see, the bus depot has a very large footprint. So unfortunately, it's not going to work. It's just going to be pedestrian only all the way across. And, you know, it's not that far. If we were to click on Bayview Avenue, we can see that Bayview Avenue is only 1,715 yards. And 2 miles. That's not even a mile. So this is less than a mile from this point all the way around. And you can walk, let's see, average walking speed per mile. It's about 2.5 miles an hour. So we'll just say 2 miles an hour if you're walking slow. Time to walk a mile, you're looking at 15 to 22 minutes to get from one side of the island to the other. That's not too bad. So yeah, no, we're not gonna do buses on this out here. It should be fine. And I'm pretty sure to get all the way around, that's 2 miles. It's not a whole lot. It's not crazy. It's not too crazy, I should say. Alright, so let's grab our thingy. And let's get other thingy straight up like that. Grab this thingy. Just like that. And this thingy, keep calling it a thingy, it's a road, grab this road, go on like that. And then we will bring that in as such. There we go. I wonder what a tiny little roundabout will look like at the end here. No, we won't be able to zone on it, so I wonder if we should just make our own little roundabout and see if we can zone anything out here. Let's try it. Alright, so I did create a video on this. If you missed said video, check it out. It is a short where I do give a quick little tutorial on how to make your own cul-de-sac using some of these tools. So it is a little tricky. It is a little convoluted, but once you get it, it looks pretty sick. So let's go 1.65. Oh, dude, you can go a lot smaller than that. That's our snaps. Snap to existing geometry. There we go. Okay, I got 1.59. I'll just do 1.6. Alright, so we'll go out another 1.6. Now it all of a sudden wants to find those points. But no worries. Yeah, there we go. So now we put some low density EU housing. Ooh. Actually, it's only on one side. So let's go ahead and manipulate the zoning areas by adding some pathways. So we don't have a whole lot out here. Let's go ahead and add a home on this side. Oops, there we go. Then we'll put the path over here, just like that. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that doesn't quite reach. Let's go ahead, connect everything up, connect the dots. La la la. It's funny, I did a high school, this is like after, it was like a summer high school program where you can go to a university and take like some college credits or college level classes for credits. Excuse me, I forget what else. Yeah, we had the math teacher I had for, I think it was statistics. He was hilarious, but like we would be doing, I think it was geometry, and he'd be drawing the triangle on the whiteboard, and he'd be like, connect the dots, la 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 la, connect the dots, la 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 la. That's all I remember from that class. Chat, thank you for the likes, by the way. I'd like to think that I retained a little bit more than that, especially when it comes to math, but yeah, at least for that summer program, not a whole lot. Alright, ooh, we got houses going up already, look at that. There we go. And we're just trying to put some small homes, we're not trying to do anything crazy back here. We got two quote-unquote large homes there. We're gonna call them large homes, but they're not that big. It's just 2x3s, 3x2s, however you want to look at it. Alright, let's go ahead and put that off there. Let's see if we can match that 1.6. So we'll have to add a 1.6 angle here. I'm just going to have to move the camera to a point where we can actually see that 1.6. close off the circle, and that should add up to 3.2, or at least very close to 3.2. I'll take 3.21. Alright. It's just not perfectly flat out here. That's totally fine. I'm not going to lose sleep over that. Yeah, let's just do 3. Not too shabby, right? Not too shabby. Let's go ahead and stagger these a little bit. So I don't want them to encroach into each other's building space. So I think we should be okay here. But we'll see once it all goes up. Let's go ahead and create a simple curve here just so we can push or force the zoning onto these smaller roads. Just like that. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. There we go. Go. Alright, last house in the end there. Boom. Love it. Love to see it. There we go. And we gotta make sure people can actually move in here. So let's go ahead and put our harbor out here. If we can find that. Harbor. I really wish we had smaller boats. This thing is huge. Let's go ahead and knock that out. We'll do a little terraforming. So that way we can put a nice little footprint. Whoops. Nice little footprint for this. Let's turn off snaps. Alright, so we're going to need a little bit more space. Little bit more space. There we go. Alright. Holy crap. See, that's the unfortunate bit. We get a parking lot we're not going to be using. It was like that on the other island too. Alright, how's that look? Looks silly, I'll tell you that much. Alright, not quite sure where this entrance is, so let's grab our pedestrian road. Just go straight up using snap to sides building. I think we only have to go about that far. Not entirely sure yet. No, actually. There we go. Actually, that doesn't even have to be a pedestrian road. I'm just choosing to make it one. Let's continue this pedestrian road, because then we could just put some commercial out here. But first, let's go ahead and respect the topography and flatten this out. There we go. even though we're not going to get any vehicles on this side, we still want to make sure we're doing a fairly decent job with build and fairly decent job with the zoning. So let's turn off that. Oh, remove snap to sides building. There we go.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
Increasing areas of forest are being engulfed by flames. The thick smoke rising from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe. Citizens are advised to vacate any premises near the fires and remain at a safe distance until emergency services manage to get the fires under control.
There we go. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Hey, got one more like on the stream tonight. Thank you so much. Alright, so we've got a 50% residential vote for Aerial Lane. Mixed use and commercial is both 25%. So we're going to go with residential. We are going to sneak in some commercial on the opposite side on Dale Street, just because that's where we have our thingy, our harbor, which we will go back in afterward to add a few things. So honestly, we're just going to do that, and then we're going to go back in here and add the residential zones. There we go. Resi, oops. There we go. Let's go ahead and pause that. Let's add a little bit of walkability to this by adding a path in here. Turn off snap to sides of building. There we go. Fantastic. Alright, it is looking good, but what's not feeling good are my burning eyes. Alright, cool. So that area is now residential. Let's continue that out here. There we go, just like that. Do some 2x3s. Just make it feel a little bit more interesting on that side. There we go. What we're going to do is give a little separation to some of these homes that are going to be on Bayview Avenue. Just to make it a little bit more exclusive, yeah? There you go, just like that. Just like that. Alright, so we got a path here. Let's go ahead and get our comments to add up. I don't suspect that we'll have a whole lot of people coming this way, but just in case we change it up a little bit. Folks, if you can excuse me for just a moment here, I gotta get some eye drops for my eyes. They're kind of burning. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you with this cargo ship and let the camera roll for a little bit. And I'll be right back. Enjoy the tunes. Let me know if you're enjoying the radio. If you're enjoying the stream, thank you so much for liking it. Feel free to leave a comment, and thank you for the subs as well. We got 2 new subs tonight, so I'll be right back. Alright, and I am back, and we are getting to my favorite part of the build so far, this bridge and that roundabout out there with the cargo area in the back there. That's probably where I spent most of my time throughout 3 streams recreating this entire area. So yeah, fruits of my labor. And subscriber suggestions as well. So yeah. Go ahead and pin this comment. I do this. Oh, I have to do it from a different screen. There you go. Right. Well, let's get back to it. I think we enjoyed that little view, a little ride along town. Let's take a look at how this is going. Ooh, these are all level 5. Whoops. These are all level 5 buildings now. This neighborhood's looking pretty good. Let's put ourselves in the shoes of these people. I forgot what the command was. Ah, there it is. Ah, okay. Didn't want to get hit by that car. But yeah. So you're walking. I mean, there's not really sidewalks here, but yeah, this is pretty sweet. I appreciate that there is no parking or no roadside parking. But oh man, seeing these AC units run, look at that, it's actually running. This is pretty dope. It's pretty awesome. Hello. Dude, the level of detail in this game is just outstanding. And I don't even have it on the highest graphic settings just because I don't want to have any issues for you guys' viewership or y'all viewership. Because there were some points where it was getting a little funky, like the edges of the buildings were just looking a little too crispy. And it just didn't look good, so yeah, it's looking pretty good right now. A small little gas station right there. We got a little alley back here. Kind of squeeze through here. So this area is really just for people that live in this area, live in this neighborhood. Kind of wish I had something else for the sides of these buildings, but it's all right. Beggars can't be choosers. Although, all right, let's get out of this screen. There we go. Although we could, oh, where are we? Where are we? Oh, we're way out here. I know I'm getting sidetracked. I know I'm getting sidetracked. Two is, where was that? No, it's over here. You can put trees. So all we gotta do is go to our road services tab and place some grass down. And that's gonna get rid of all the parking in this area as well. Which kind of sucks for the people that live here because they're not going to have anywhere to park. But I'm kind of okay with that. Kind of okay with that because I really didn't want to see any street parking in this area anyway. But you know, they've got some of these streets where they can park on. But anyway. Not focusing on that. Let's get back to our atoll. Where is it? Tabala. Sorry, give me 1 second. All right. Atoll. Okay, so we need to get just so we can get people living in these houses that we built. And these are all going to say 0 residents. Let's go ahead and get a ferry line going. So we're going to grab passenger ship line. Drag this in. Okay, we'll drag this. Said we're gonna drag this in. There we go. It's gonna go in, go back out. We're gonna do the same thing with this one. But before we do that, actually, is I'm gonna level this up. Just so that way we can have two piers. There we go. All right. Oops. All right. Let's actually, before we do that, let's move this one here. We're gonna have to cross over each other a little bit. But there we go. What we could do is have actually, that's fine. We'll see how it plays out. Not quite sure what it's gonna look like, so we'll leave it as is. Alright. Alright. And let's just get back into it. Let's go ahead and speed this up to 3, and we'll wait and see if we get anyone coming in to move in. Right. Oh, 1 resident. Hey. There you go. How many residents are here now? 54? Or 76? Nice. You got a few commercial buildings, right? And they're a little in the red. I see we get park in here. Let's get some greenery. Parks and Rec. Let's get a small park in here. Just one of those. Throw in a little bit more low density commercial right in there. And a little bit more right in here. Just like that. Awesome. Alright. How many passengers? 17. How many are going to get off? 0. Alright, let's speed this up, see if we get some people walking over. Okay, so that means 1 person got off. Alright, let's see if we can catch the 1 person. Hey, there they are. Sydney Glover. We'll call you Sydney Tavala. You are the first. Oh. Ooh. That's funny. All right. Cool. Let's get back here. I don't think I see anything else we can do out here, unless. Could add a house right here. There you go. Nice. Alright, I think we could put some larger buildings out in this area. So we'll do some 3x3s. There we go. No. No. Dang. Need to fix that. Yeah, of course we can salvage it. There we go. All good. All good. All good. What time is it over at my place? It is currently 9 p.m. It is late for me. I've been up since 5 a.m. So it's been a long day for me. But we're chugging along. We're good. Well, I don't know if we're good, but we're definitely cracked out. Alright, so we obviously have way too much residential out here. We need some commercial. So let's go ahead and add some. There's just no demand in this area. So we'll get ahead and get rid of that. Now let's see. We should have. All right, we got 92. All right, can't rush the process. Can't rush the process. So let's go ahead and get back to doing this. So we'll have another pathway kind of logging through here, but what we're going to do instead is have the homes or the buildings on the outside now. Yeah, we're going to break this up into two separate islands. So or a few different separate islands. So let's grab this height here and just drag on through. Cool thing is you can see where the two islands kind of meet up a little bit. Oh dude, no wonder nothing was building. It's like, why is nothing building? It's because the game was paused. Bruh. Alright. Don't want to go too deep. We also want to go deep enough. That's what she said. Alright. Oh, we got trees in the water. We got trees in the water. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Alright. There we go. It's all looking good. We can add another little island out here. We'll just build one out. So yeah, it's 9:20 or something like that. But Ariel, what time is it in your area? Just out of curiosity. Because I know people are viewing from all different places. Whether it be US, the West Coast, East Coast. Had one of my top subs or early subs is from oh man, Pakistan. He usually ends up logging on a little later just because of the time zone difference. We have some viewers from Australia, or no, New Zealand, excuse me. So that's neat. I kind of want to see this corundum. There we go. You know, it's really. We'll save that for another day. Not it. There we are. So I think now that we hit play, things should be going up. But yeah, it's going up. It'll be fine. Alright, so I think we are going to need a bit of commercial. So we'll fit that in. Go over on the other side too. We had a little bit of space we can fill, and don't worry, Aerial Lane is still fully residential. We're not going to change that, I promise. In order to make sure I keep my promise, I went ahead and just zoned them as residential. Should anyone want to buy it, it would technically have to be a residential sale. I don't know, that's what I'm assuming. Oh man, eyes are burning. So it's been raining out here the past few days, and today was one of the drier days. It stopped raining. And man, my allergies are just kicking my butt. I get really dry eyes, and when they get dry, they tear up excessively. So yeah, it kind of sucks. lucky me. Yay. Alright, that'll be the holdout commercial building. Alright, so we don't have any passengers waiting. Got 32 there, 3 left. Let's see how many get off. 0. Hey, half of them got off. Alright, so let's see where they're coming from. I can see you've got a few leaving. We got the handful coming in as well. That's kind of nice. Excuse me. It's currently 11 p.m. Oh, okay. So you are 2 time zones away. Awesome. I'm convinced we can complete this build tonight, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and hop in there and really just put our mind to it and make it happen. Alright, so here we go. Go ahead and that. Here. Alright. Don't know what that's gonna do. Alright, we're good. I was expecting the worst. Alright, so once again, we are using the pathway just to manipulate the zoning a little bit. That way we can push it to some of the smaller homes. Then again, not everything's perfect. Sorry once again. Oh man, my eyes. Okay. Also got to remember, blinking is very important. Alright, so we got all that. All the residential all the way out here. Excuse me. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I think it's looking fairly decent considering it's an island nation. Let's go ahead and put some larger homes out here. Do some 3x3s. Or 2s in this area. Yeah, that works. Let's double check this contour line real quick. Alright, so it ends here. So if we take our low density residential, go back about 3, about 2, it makes it tolerable. Makes it a little easier to hit. To say it, folks, but I am going to end it there. I would love to stream a little bit longer, but unfortunately my lack of energy is getting the best of me right now, and especially with the burning eyes, it's kind of hard to focus, kind of hard to see what's going on. But yeah, I think we had a good little start here, just adding this little island here too, creating this, turning that from 1 to 2, and just the initial build of that residential area on the bigger section of the island kind of worked out. We may another day come back to this and grow this out a little bit differently and add a few other things, but yeah, I'd call this a win. Haven't quite extended into the last 3 islands, but we'll figure it out. We'll do something nice next time I go live. But once again, that's gonna do it for me. This is gonna be one of my shortest streams ever. It's just been a very long day, and allergies, like I said, have been kicking my butt. But yeah, thank you again for all the love. Thanks for stopping by tonight. I know you've got plenty of other people on YouTube you could be watching, other things you could be doing, but you chose to spend your time with me. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Really appreciate it. Not quite sure when I'm going to stream next. Tomorrow is Friday for me. I believe I have something going on, so I won't be able to stream tomorrow. Won't be able to stream this weekend, so let's just go ahead and stick with Monday next week, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time as the anticipated next stream. If I do go live sooner, you'll see a notification on Discord, or just make sure you have your notifications on YouTube and you'll see that I have gone live. But like I said, considering my schedule in the next few days, it's going to be a little unlikely, but hey, anything can happen. But that's going to do it for me. Let's go ahead and find a bus or something we can grab onto. There we go. Perfect. Found one. And let's go ahead and let it take us on a little city tour. But before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and change. Oh no, I broke something. What did I break? As the song is ending, we're going to go ahead and switch the station. I'm going to let Badger Radio play you on out for the rest of the evening, or rest of the stream. Thank you again. Hope you all have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, and evening. And I'll catch it. Ariel, I hope you caught that. Next stream should be for sure confirmed to be Monday at around 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. But as I was saying, hope you all have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, and evening, as always. And I'll catch you next time. Bye, everybody. Bye.